Bonjour. Today is Saturday, October 22nd. I am here at the spot that I camped at last week in video 134, Crownland Camp in a Hailstorm. So I'm not spending the weekend here this weekend. I'm actually on my way to Algonquin Park. I'm going to be hiking 12.8 kilometers in on the Highlands Trail. I'm going to camp overnight at Head Lake, spot number 2, and then hike 12.8 kilometers out tomorrow. It's calling for gorgeous weather all weekend. It's already gorgeous. You can see the sun shining brightly. So that's amazing. So why am I back at this spot? Because I'm so thrilled and happy. So at the end of my last video, I compiled that big pile of garbage, of which I was only able to take away a small amount due to my not having garbage bags and also just my limited space. I've purchased a mega box of 100 large garbage bags that is now in my car permanently. Anyway, one of my amazing viewers had messaged and said like, oh, blah, 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 that he lives nearby. Anyway, 2 nights ago in the middle of the night, I was like, boing! I woke up and I was like, ask him to help. Like, I've learned to ask for help, ask him to help. So I contacted this subscriber, Ken, and I said, would you mind picking up that garbage? I assumed that he probably had a truck if he lives like out here. He was like, yep, no problem. So he did. He picked up all the garbage, the tires, the golf clubs, the discarded barbecue, the whole thing, the tarp. So, and I just went to his house to meet him and to say thank you. And I just want to say it again, Ken, thank you so much for your help. And I'm going to be reaching out to viewers more often. As I have mentioned to Ken, if you watched my video, Short 39, Crownland Ruined, it's another Crownland spot near the Sand Lake entrance of Algonquin Park that is absolutely destroyed with discarded targets and shell casings, just so much garbage. It's not a one truckload cleanup. So I am going to try and organize a cleanup and camp weekend where I'm just going to ask for viewers, for all of us to meet there, clean up, take away what we can, camp overnight, enjoy the spot, and then part ways the next day. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I am like just absolutely ecstatic right now to have met Ken and for his kindness and his help. So thanks again, Ken. Holy, this video is going to be super long because I can't stop blabbing. Let's make our way over to Algonquin Park and get hiking. That's where the pile of garbage was that I had collected. All gone now. Yay. And there is my box of garbage bags for future cleanup efforts. So nice to be back on the Highlands Trail. I have spent so much time on the Western Uplands Trail lately that I'm kind of sick of it. So yeah, this is really nice to be back on this trail. Also, I wanted to update. I did contact a few gun sellers and gun clubs in the area of where the Crownland is situated in my video, Short 39. One place got back to me and just said, thank you for making us aware. And that was it. I tried to post the video on the Facebook Crownland page. They wouldn't let me post the video because it's self, promotion, I guess they think. I wish I'd taken photos and I wish I didn't. So anyway, like I said, it's kind of all a moot point now because I plan to organize a cleanup and camp event probably sometime in May. So stay tuned and listen for that date. And I really hope that people can come out for that. All right, let's keep hiking. So it is 1:20. I've been hiking for exactly 2 hours. I'm so happy. The last time I hiked was October 2nd on the way back from Lupus Lake. So it's been 20 days. Oh my God, it feels longer. Yeah, so I'm really happy to be out here. And it's a beautiful day. There's about 6 kilometers left. All right, it is 3:20. I have been hiking for 4 hours. I think I'll be done in the next like 15 minutes or so. So we'll see. Yeah, such a beautiful day. I'm just very much enjoying this. This was much needed. It is 3:53, so 11, 20, 12, 21, 22, 23, 20, so 4.5 hours it took me to get here. This is a fantastic spot. Yeah. So I'm gonna set up my tent. It's a brand new tent. It's funny, my friend Martin was like, well, you're not gonna go camping with that, right? You're gonna test it out first. I'm like, yeah, totally. I did not. So yeah, I wanna set that up first. I mean, worst case scenario is like, I use it like a bivy sack, basically, a very claustrophobic bivy sack, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's set it up. So up until this summer, I was exclusively a hammock tent camper. For the Nipisiguit Micmac Trail, I sort of on a fluke, very last minute, I went into Canadian Tire and I bought a two-person youth tent for $42 because You know, you can't really like hang out in a hammock tent. You can't hang out in a bivy sack. And I just thought it was going to be 8 days and it would be nice to have a place to hang out, especially if it were raining. I ended up loving that tent. So I'm right now planning for a big 2-week hike and camp trip over my winter break. So yeah, I didn't think it would be advisable to go with a Canadian Tire tent. So the tent I'm going to set up today is to replace, to use instead of that, but in the same way, like just big enough to give me somewhere to hang out. Anyway, let me show you the tent that I bought. So it's a Marmot Tungsten 1-person tent. So thankful that the poles and the corners are all color coded. That's a blessing. So it's, yeah, narrower at one side than the other side. There's a vestibule and I'll show you inside now. So it's, yeah, a 1-person tent. So it's just a little bit wider than your sleeping area. Nice and tall. It is 5:05. I am super tired. So I don't know if that's just because I haven't hiked in 20 days. So my body's a little unconditioned. I don't think it comes undone that quickly. But anyway, also it's just like time to eat. And also, yeah, like my sleep patterns have not been the best. I keep waking up at 2:30 in the morning for like an hour or so. So anywho, let's eat something that should help. So for dinner, it's very exciting. If I weren't so tired, I would seem more excited. I have been cooking and dehydrating and vacuum sealing my own super healthy meals. So I have a choice of my homemade meat chili. So yeah, it's like, whatever. My homemade meat chili or my homemade vegan cream of broccoli stew. I think I'll do the chili. Storm-proof matches. Looking good. So the reason I brought extra meals, I basically brought 4 meals when I only need, oh my God, when I only need actually 1, which is tonight, is because I'm still figuring out like how much dried weight to bring. And it's going to be different with each different dish. So this was 120 grams, I believe. I have a feeling I'm going to need to bring a lot more than just 120 grams, certainly for the chili. I think for all of them, maybe like 185 or even 200. I just don't know. So I'll be figuring all of that out before my big trip, because I want to bring all homemade healthy meals for my big trip at the end of December. It's so good. Oh, yay. I was nervous because there's meat in this. So I was nervous that it might not work out just because the chicken didn't work out. But this is fantastic. And it's a little bit of a different flavor than before I dehydrated it. Like it's like got like a, I don't know, like as if the spices were toasted or something like that. It's really good. Oh, I'm so proud. By the way, I wanted to mention with regards to my last two videos, which I called like fails, I still made the best of it, but yeah, so I'm dealing with like the changing of the seasons, which is a struggle. But then I was also dealing with, so cold weather last weekend, like really wet hail, like really extreme weather. But in addition to those things, what I think contributed to the fails was just a bit of burnout. So ever since I've been back from my summer, which I spent hiking, I have gone away hiking for the weekend every single weekend except for 2 weekends. I've been away hiking and camping, and I leave Friday right after work. So I'm gone Friday night, all day Saturday, Saturday night, all day Sunday. I'm back Sunday night, but it's basically a write-off. Like I'm just coming home, settling in. I'm tired. That is a lot. Like that is a large percentage of my week when I'm also working now. So yesterday, instead of driving down right after work, I went home. I cooked up another batch of my coconut curry vegan lentil stew. And I just, went to bed early, etc., etc. So driving, right after work on Friday, it just had got, I had also got to the point where even if I left right after work and I drove directly up here, it was dark by the time I got here. So it wasn't even an enjoyable night. It was just to save the drive in the morning, but nope. So no more leaving Friday right after school. And that will, sort of restore some balance to my life. Like, go away every weekend. Sure. The 2 days, and 5 days at home. And I think that's more sustainable. Certainly through the winter when it's dark so early. So, yeah. It is 3 minutes after 6. It happens so fast and so early. Anyway, that's fine. I'm gonna finish up this coffee and this sesame snap. And oh, I don't even think I'm gonna have a fire. I just didn't have enough time after arriving to collect firewood. Yeah, so this little vestibule area is very convenient. If it were raining, I could easily take my boots off and keep them out there and keep them dry. I am just so tired. Like, it's not even dark out yet. But it will get dark in the next like 15 or 20 minutes. So I'm going to start editing this video and listen to my audiobook. Oh, I finished the last book, whatever. Things I Learned from Falling, I think was the last book I read. Now I'm reading Between Two Kingdoms. So good. I don't know how, like I just, when I hear about a book, I'll like automatically buy it and put it in my like Audible library, and then when I'm done one book, I just look through what I have. I don't know how I came across this book because it's about cancer. It's really well written. The author's Suleika Juad. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So anyway, yeah. I think that'll be it for today. So nighty night, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It is Sunday, October 23rd. It's like 7:45 in the morning. I slept right until 4:30 this morning, so that's saying a lot. I went to bed at to sleep at probably like 8:30. Yeah, I was tired. Plus, yeah, a couple weeks of not sound sleeps through the night. Plus, just being out here. Oh, and I kept opening the fly of my tent last night, like checking the stars. So beautiful, so beautiful. So, oh, also slept with no socks on. That's a significant fact. I think it's about 6 degrees right now. Yeah, that sleeping bag is great. Yeah, this is amazing. I'm gonna make some coffee and a strange breakfast because I want to experiment with more of my dehydrated and vacuum sealed meals. So probably have a strange breakfast. I brought oatmeal too, but anywho, first coffee. Yeah, really like this tent. I heard a lot of scratching and yeah, just movement. So I thought, oh my gosh, are critters trying to get into my Ursack? Let's see. Oh, nope. Nope. Unscathed. have oatmeal, of course, always delish. So I've got a portion of my coconut curry lentil stew that's vegan. It's a small portion. It's only 101 grams. Might not be enough. I have a portion of my vegan cream of broccoli stew. It's 115 grams. Again, might not be enough. Yesterday, the chili was 125 grams. It was just enough. I'll definitely make portions standard 150 or more. Or, what else do I have? Or I have another portion of the vegan cream of broccoli soup. So the largest one, I will start with, okay, the smallest portion I have of anything is, no, I should start with the largest portion. Should I? Decisions. Clearly I haven't had my coffee yet. I will start with the smallest portion. Oh my God, Christina. I will start with this 110 gram portion of the cream of broccoli soup. I don't even know why. That's just what I'm gonna do. And then as well in here, I have my powdered milk and my instant coffee, which is what I have switched to as of late. But at the last minute, I threw in the sugary coffees. So I'll do a combo of the two. Oops. I love this sound when I open the vacuum sealed bags. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but let's try. Let that rehydrate. It's looking really pink over there. Let's go take a look. And make it a double. These long through hikes is you can eat whatever you want. I've often wondered, I'm like, is that why I do this? So I can eat bad food or a lot of food. Yummy. Yum. Okay, let's go look at the water and wait for that to rehydrate. See how this is doing. Yeah, this one, you really, you have to stir it up because it comes out in sheets when you dehydrate it. But yeah, there it goes. Oh, it's so good. It smells amazing. Oh, I'm so thrilled. This is delicious. I'm actually hoping that I'm hungry enough that I can eat one more meal before I leave. It is 8:30. I think there's no way I'll be able to have another meal before leaving. But maybe I'll stop and have a hot lunch where the first and second loop meet. The last time I was here, there was a group of 3 gentlemen who were stopped there. There's sort of like a little clearing, and we're having a hot lunch. I've never done that, so maybe I will today, since it's a fairly short hike, right? 12.8 kilometers. Yesterday it took 4.5 hours. Anyway, before I start packing up, I'm going to take a little walk over there. I feel like if I just continue that direction, that maybe we can see the sun. So let's go have a look. I thought perhaps that the path would take us to like a lakeside or at least a clearing in the trees. No such luck. That's fine. Still saw a bit of the sun, so it's better than nothing. Yeah, back to the campsite. So I was not able to really properly set up the vestibule because where that 5th ground peg should have gone to properly set up the vestibule, there was rock. As a result, the fly was sort of sitting directly on top of my tent, the mesh part that would normally allow my breath, like the condensation, to escape. So I did find there was a lot of moisture inside the tent when I woke up this morning. So that is something to be aware of and on top of when using this tent. Also, I love that it comes with a footprint. I've never used a footprint before. I love the idea of using one, and that definitely helped. Like, so I just wish it were a little bit larger, but I guess if it were larger, then no, it has to be small. That's right. It has to be smaller than the tent. If it were raining outside, we would, if the footprint were larger, the rain would go on the footprint and underneath, and then the whole point of the footprint would be moot. All right, so yeah, very happy with the tent. I hear voices. It is 9:15 and I'm ready to go. So the plan is to, stop for a hot lunch mid hike back. And just enjoy this beautiful day. gosh, that sun, so needed after 2 weekends of dark, cold, rainy weather. Yeah, yay. Oh man. It is 10:52, so I've been hiking for an hour and a half, and yeah, I'm just taking a little break, sitting on a log, eating a protein bar, enjoying the sun. All right, it is 20 after 12, and I am here at the Western Junction between the first and second loop. So I've done about 7.1 kilometers. I have about 5.4 to go, according to that map. My map, I have 5.7 to go. Either way, I'm going to stop and have a hot and healthy lunch before carrying on. Those same 3 girls that passed by earlier this morning were stopped at just this same place. Maybe this is a popular place to stop and break. Anyway, so they've gone now, and yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my lunch. All right, it is 1 p.m. Let's finish this hike. If that doesn't say I'm home, I just don't know what does. Oh my gosh. Anywho, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for coming along on another out of city, in the woods, peaceful, amazing adventure. Please continue to watch, comment, like, and subscribe. Keep my retirement dream alive of doing adventures in nature full time. when I retire in 11 years and 7 months. And stay tuned for the date that I'm going to announce sometime in May for us to meet, clean up, and camp on some Crown land that I featured in my short video number 39. Yeah, it'll be fun. So that's it.